Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all the kitty cats in the world. Thank you for watching League Talk with Mrs. Moonson. Did I say league? I meant love talk. Did I say love? I meant hate talk. Welcome to Hate Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who hates your fucking guts chats about love, life, and anime, and also League of Legends because it's a really fun game. Did you know, by the way, how important controlling vision rather, not just CCing, but the vision rather. Sorry. Anyway, for today's stream, we're gonna hop over to yesterday's stream and finish up the stream that I didn't get to finish because you guys are fucking rude, because it's your fault. Chat is rude. You're always tilting me on purpose. You're always trying to make me a worse, what do they call it? A lol cow? I almost said lol cat. I almost said League of Legends cat. That is more accurate, but anyway. She hates us, she hates us. She does. Yes, she does. Meow. Anyway. For the anime of the day, don't got one. For the question of the day, do you believe that religious zealots are the true skeptics? I was reading a book today and it had me thinking. The book was talking about how, okay, like skepticism as it's popular today is just like being skeptical of like woo, I guess. Or maybe I'm just thinking of one popular form of skepticism where it's like denying, I don't know, astrology and chiropractic treatments. But in a way, if you're religious and you say, you know, God created everything, that means you're skeptical as well. But you're just skeptical about, like, man, perhaps. I don't give a shit. I'm not reading any answers, so you don't even have to answer the question of the day. I am going to respond to, marshmallows. Proverbs guy here, listen. There was this one time our local theater is doing a freestyle play of the piano lesson, and I auditioned for the titular role. Titular role. Some actor told me to break a leg. I asked him why break a leg. He told me that if you break a leg before auditioning for a role, you get casted. I failed to break my leg. Only hardcore actors can break their own leg. Anyway, here's the proverb. Eating meat is a difficult moral decision because it's stolen. That meat. You should apologize. I've been saying this for ages. That cheeseburger you ate, that cow had a family. I bet that cow had a family and bills and a mortgage. What rank are you in League now that you're playing PvP? I've been playing PvP, but I have not played a single ranked game. So therefore, I think automatically that makes you iron, doesn't that? Isn't iron the default lowest? I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. But I've been doing a lot of research pretty much all day. Actually, that's not true. Not all day. I spent the first half of this morning doing a silent stream and then berating the chat, And then after I got off stream, I fixed a bug, so I'm really proud. I was having tech issues again. I deleted my OS again. Can you believe it? Twice in like less than a week, I deleted Cinnamon by accident. This time though, I noticed that I had done it. Basically, I was having trouble all of a sudden with like AirPlay, the ghetto version, UX Play, streaming uh the screen of my Mac Mini to my Linux. It was giving me an issue with Gstream an error, GStreamer an error. And when I installed UX Play, it explains that for GStreamer, there's like all these different plugins that you need. You don't just need the main package, you need like all these different plugins. And I was confused about why it stopped working. I thought maybe, because I remember a couple of days ago, or when I first installed UX Play again, I went ahead and I just installed every single plugin. And I'm like, it's probably going to work if I do this. And it did work. But then after thinking about it, I was like, that's probably dumb. I should uninstall the ones that don't pertain to my system. So I went back in a couple days later and removed the ones that I didn't specifically need on Debian. Then what happened after that? I skipped a day of stream, and then I went back to stream and it suddenly wasn't working. So I thought, maybe one of the runs that I removed was something that I actually needed. Turned out it was something else completely. I won't really get into it, but I didn't spend the whole day on League of Legends. I spent the morning being productive and fixing my setup, and then after I did that, then I moved over to League. Also, I have a coach now. I can't afford to pay a coach because I don't have money. So I'm thinking about sending them feet pics. I don't know if we have mods, but maybe we could get a poll on Kick. Do you think feet pics are like a fair payment for League of Legends coaching? Yes or no? I'm in a loveless marriage of 15 years and I'm so touch-starved. Probably 5 years since last kissed. But hey, she lets me cum once a week. We wanted kids, now she doesn't. I don't really want to leave, but my life will be unfulfilled and meaningless. Our lives will all be unfulfilled and meaningless anyway. Just being honest with you. Just being realistic with you. No matter if you are rich or poor, smart or dumb, homeless or in a mansion, whatever, you're gonna die. I'm gonna die too. We all die. Whether you have 5 kids or 1 kid or no kids or 9 kids, all of those kids will die too. Not as children, obviously. Hopefully they go on to live a life, but they will probably die too. So, but to give a more serious answer, have you tried talking to her about it? Like, do you not love each other or does she not love you? If she doesn't love you, why? Is it because of menopause? Is it because you both let yourselves go? I think 5 years is too long for a kiss, but I also think you shouldn't be asking a lonely cat girl for relationship advice because I'm lonely. Although I do think a loveless marriage sounds more painful than no marriage, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, depending on how old you are, you only have one life. Um, you could try talking to her, you could try counseling, couples therapy, and then if it doesn't work, you can leave, but also understand that it's like this. If you leave, you may be able to find someone else who wants the same things you do and start that family that you want. But maybe not. But you don't know unless you try. I'm not telling you to leave your wife. I'm just saying, like, don't take advice from a cat girl. Hire a professional. That's what I'm trying to say. Have you ever watched people try the challenges like beating Minecraft without crafting, beating Pokemon Red? No. They require such skill and dedication. It's inspirational to watch, even though it makes the game take longer. You're playing life on hard mode because factors out of your control. But every day you stream for us is like a new personal best or world record. We want to celebrate that. I think the last part is the cope. The first part is pretty cool though. I don't personally watch them. I do believe that sometimes there's like a lot of editing magic where the creator is is like putting on a show, so I feel like sometimes they cheat. It may not be obvious, maybe not all the time, but I think sometimes they cheat. And also, like, why would I watch a video about beating Minecraft without crafting when I could watch a video about how to place words properly in League so that you don't seem like a retard? You know, I would always watch the second video. Isn't it erotic when your favorite girl is yapping in the video and your eardrums resonate in the frequency exactly like her voice cords? It's like we're penetrating each other. The idea that someone's voice, reduced to vibration in the air, can travel through technology and cause your own eardrums, a deeply personal and fragile part of you, to vibrate in perfect harmony is something delightful. For that fleeting moment, your physical body is literally being moved by yours. By theirs, maybe? For a moment, we're in perfect sync. It's as if the distance created by the screen collapses and you are sharing the same space. There's a lot of words to say that, like, cyber sex is nice or something. I don't get this. I don't understand. Connected by the physical phenomena. It's a moment of being perfectly in sync. Is it though? Is it perfectly in sync or is there a delay? I don't know. A silent, invisible, and yet deeply felt connection. And she's probably a bot. It's probably not even a real person. Your biggest fan and apparently your human tuning fork? Huh? 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 Isn't a tuning fork? So confused. Isn't a tuning fork a device that you use to tune an instrument? And like, you take the fork, ouch. You don't take the bottle, you take the fork and then you go, and like you you hit it and then you and then you play the fuck, I don't understand this. I've noticed how much constructive self-reflection you've been doing recently makes me want to keep improving myself too. You realize that you have a desire to play League to get away from the familiarity of love talk, but you also knew that you would be strong enough to overcome League's addictiveness. This did not age well. Every week you grow a little stronger as you understand yourself better and learn to look beyond the unconscious pressure of your condition and see glimpses of the real you that we care about so much, even if you're still bratty sometimes. Thanks for letting us celebrate these new hard mode personal best records. I don't know. I disagree. I'm a failure. I don't know who I am. I'm like still reasonably addicted to League, but I'm coping because it's the weekend and I did do some work this morning. Um, I don't know the point of self-reflection when my life sucks and I'm never gonna be able to change it. Oh, and I'm gonna die anyway, so none of it even fucking matters. It doesn't matter. Um, Yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad you want to keep improving yourself, so good luck. Realistically, in real life, would you rather be a vampire or werewolf? I don't think I could stand being immortal. Vampire, hands down. I already become a werewolf once a month. If you're reading this, Moon probably skipped marshmallow reading. You probably heard the previous proverb, so just for something different, how about a quote? Okay, master, let's kill the hoe. Beach. Echoes Act 3. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Diamonds is Unbreakable. Love this anime, very thought provoking. Okay. Isn't that an anime for non-binary children? I feel like I feel like I feel like there's at least 6 JoJo fans that I know, and they were all like non-binary middle school students. Anyway, don't know how many days have passed since the last marshmallow reading. Think it's been a week or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that's just how it's always been, right? Moon reading this, you listening? Would you think that it's exactly the same as always, but isn't the same at all? It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close because I know you can't hear me once marshmallow reading has been skipped. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me because maybe if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. You're not real, you're a bot, just like the rest of us. Maybe I'm not just fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time that if I stop speaking, I'll slip back into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When Moon skips the marshmallows, I know you can't hear me, and that scares me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't do marshmallows for like a whole month. It's my fault. It's all my fault. I should have read this sooner. Anyway, if you ever feel like you're losing your sense of self, install League of Legends. Just download it. What's stopping you? It's free. So what, you're a Linux user? That's fine. Go ahead, get yourself one of those cheap Macs. There's two now. You got the Mac Mini, or if if you're like a plebeian, you could, not a plebeian, if you're just like a normie, that's the word I'm looking for, you could get the new Mac Neo something, MacBook something, Neo something. I don't know, it's like the Matrix, but it's cheap. I don't know if you could, oh wait, I don't know if you can play League on that though. I don't think that's a silicon chip. I know it's an iPhone chip, but does it have a silicon tech? Anyway, your elven warlock is filled with maternal power as the little girl clings to you after you saved her. This is unreasonable. By accident, by having a goblin slip in a puddle of pee. As you vow to save the town from the goblin raiders. Don't worry, Mama Moon will save the day. You glow with a purple-green glow, bloodthirst, and smug grin as magic crackles on your staff. Systematically, you set each goblin in the area ablaze one by one as you walk through the town and blast them. Terrified, they run away. Then a taller, managerial-looking one on a balcony says in all caps, "No! Bad minions! Don't do that! Get back in there! She can't take all of you at once!" As he cracks a whip and pulls off a flintlock pistol. Terrified and conflicted, 5 goblins get driven in your direction, ready all to rush and stab you. What do? I press R and double tap E so that so they get charmed and then they get rooted by my E. I'm a Seraphine main now, I'm not a warlock. Really honored that you read my essay about serotonin. Even someone without ADHD or BPD would find it hard to focus on publicly reading someone's uninformed theories about their brain. You're right, I'm new. Didn't know about the BPD overlap, learning so much from you. Also impressed that you'd consider learning some mental tools for handling these kinds of conditions. Unfortunately, those tools are something I know even less about, but I do think you don't give yourself enough credit. If your brain is making some kinds of activities or routines more difficult for you than they would be for other people, please try to be kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself too harshly. Seeing you overcome these internal challenges every day is inspirational, and you help us more than you realize by sharing that journey. I'm making it worse. I don't think I'm helping anyone at all. I'm making it worse. I'm just a crazy idiot being a crazy idiot in public on the internet. But thank you for writing a kind marshmallow. I wasn't gonna complain about the length of these, but back to back to back. Oh my god, guys. I'm trying to read this on a tiny ass laptop. I cannot even see. I can barely see them. Okay. This is text for ants? It's so small. Okay, let's see. I've been thinking a lot about life, whether to continue mine or not, to keep moving forward or not, about the chances of moving on to another world instead. There is no other world. This is just the one we got. It's just this one. Despite everything, the hardship, I chose to keep going. That's a good choice. If given the option to choose a perfect world for me or this one, I would still choose this one. Nothing is going to miraculously change for me by wishing it to. I need to put in the work to make those changes. I mean, let's think about it though. What's faster and more reliable? You putting in the work to make the changes, or you becoming as charismatic as you can within reason and putting yourself in positions where you're like rubbing elbows with people who are like powerful or wealthy and kind of like tricking them into doing favors for you. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, nepotism. um if I did live in a perfect world, I wouldn't have met you. That's something I don't think I could have accepted. Gay, I know it's not that gay, but um even if you've kept me at the edge of your world, I'll still be here eternally waiting for the day you feel comfortable to welcome me back into it if you ever choose to. I know with your condition it might be hard to remember this, but I hope you save or write this down, that despite everything, your future extends to infinity. No matter what negative thoughts you have, keep going, little moon. I think I'm gonna die within the next like 5 to 10 years. Probably, maybe even sooner than that. I'm on the way out. I'm on the way out. But the person who wrote this, you should definitely continue your life. You're doing much better at life than I am, and you will continue to do much better. So. How many times have you banned Fisty? You're more lenient with bans than Twitch. I think I'm. That's a good question. I don't know. I would say at least 5 times. Probably slightly more. How many times have I timed him out? Many, many times. He's a nice guy, but he's too nice. It's annoying. I don't like when people try to be too nice to me. I don't like when people try to overanalyze me. Also, I feel like, it reminds me that I'm a waste of life and that I'm wasting other people's life when they're like always at everything I do. So showing up at every single stream, always trying to talk to me, always being super active. It makes me feel like, ah, shit. I'm responsible for derailing this human being's life. It's like really bad. Or like, oh, worse. So like Fisty, sorry to put you on the spot, but he downloaded the stupid Void Pet Dungeons game for me. Thank you, by the way. And he even got to the floor 500. He got me 2 astral eggs. Didn't get jack shit though because that game is a fucking scam. And then he also installed League of Legends because of me. And I'm just like, on the one hand, it's really, what is the word? It's like flattering. It's like, oh my god, people like me this much. That's crazy. But then on the other hand, I'm just like, I'm being a bad influence, and he's reminding me that I'm a bad influence. And I think that I should ban people like him for their own good. Those are all of the marshmallows. You could leave right now. This is the quote of the day brought to you by Marcus Aurelius. This can be about the stream, this one in particular, or all of them in general. You can unfollow, unsubscribe, do whatever you want. But it could also be about, like, it could be about death, right? Like, I could be struck by lightning in this spot right here and just die. I could be smitten. I could be smitten by the clouds. By the sky god for saying that religious people are skeptics. I don't know. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, different shit. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm still really fucking tilted. I'm still really tilted about, like, people arguing with me about stupid shit in chat, so I'm just not reading it. But I hope that the nice ones, not the nice ones, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm hoping that the good ones of you don't feel too offended, because I do like probably like 63% of the audience. At least 63% I think are really neat, and then the rest of them, it's like a love-hate. Okay, bye!